What are these equations called? I'll give you a hint, it's in the directions. They're proportions, right? Why are they proportions? Because they're two fractions that are equal to each other. So anytime you have two fractions that are equal to each other, we call it a proportion. These proportions have some variables that are missing, so we're going to solve for those variables. All right, how about the first one there? Who's going to help me with that? Maze?
12 multiply.
Okay, 12 times A gives us 12A, and 8 times 6 gives us 48. And what do I put in between them?
Equal sign of a line.
Okay, now, before we solve this, would it be okay if I had the 48 on this side and the 12A on this side?
No.
That would be okay. I usually put the variable on the left side. That way when we solve it, we have the A on the left side. But it's okay if you have it the other way. It doesn't matter which order we cross multiply. Now, it would not be good, and we didn't really give you enough space, but you don't want to put it over here next to it, especially with an equal sign between the A over 6 and the 12A, because that wouldn't be true. So be careful about that. We'll just write it underneath. Now, we do want to solve this equation, so setting that up, we'll circle a variable, draw the line, and then do what, Amaze?
Divide by 12 on 5.
All right, and then 12's cancel, leaving
A.
And on the right side, 48 divided by 12 is?
4.
Okay, so we cross multiply. B times 8 gives us 8B. And then on the other side? 25. Okay. Then we would need to solve that equation. I'll set it up for you. Circle the variable, draw the line, and then what do we do to get the B by itself? Okay, divide by 8 on each side. On the left side, we get the B all by itself. On the right side, 25 divided by 8 is going to give us a decimal, right? What does it give us? All right, and is that how we're going to leave our answer?
No.
No, why not? Because it stops right there, right? So does that mean we don't have to round, or do we need to round? Why do we need to round here? What do the directions say? Nearest, yeah, round to the hundredths if necessary, right? And the hundredths place here is going to be what?
The 2.
The 2. Since it goes past the hundredths place, we need to cut it off there, right? So we're going to get rid of this 5. All right, now when I get rid of that 5, though, what's going to happen with the 2? It's going to go up to a 3. Since the 5 is 5 or more, that 2 is going to become a 3. So what we end up with then for our answer is going to be B equals 3.13. All right, this is something we might have to do if we're doing like money. We need dollars and cents. It wouldn't make sense to say $3.125, so we would have to round that and we'd get $3.13. All right, how about the last one? That was supposed to be a C there, but we'll go ahead and solve it with the B. Who's going to help me with that one? Okay, cross multiply here, we get 7B. And on the other side, equals 100. All right, so Carl, if I want to get that B by itself, after circling and drawing that line, what am I going to do? All right, divide by 7 on each side. 7's cancel each other out, leaving B. And on the right side, 100 divided by 7 is what, Carl?
1.285.
285,714. And really, we don't need anything beyond the 5. So remember, we're rounding to what place, Carl? The hundredths place, which is that 8 there. We do need the thousandths place to decide what to do with that 8. So we need that 5, but really this stuff right here, we don't need those. All right, we don't need that to make our decision. It's not like we're going to use this 7 to round the 5 and then use what we get there to round the 8. We're just going to use that 5. So we cross everything off after the hundredths place. And what's going to happen in the hundredths place here, Carl? It's going to go up 1 to a 9 because the number after it is 5. 5 or more, right? So we get 4.29. Yeah, these should be 14s instead of 4s. Sorry about that. So 14.29, right? That's better.